George, a vibrant town in South Africa, known for its stunning natural beauty and rich history, from where we started our day tour to Oudtshoorn, along the famous garden route. The drive to our final destination, Cango Caves, takes around 90 minutes as we drive through the Outeniqua Pass, which connects George and the garden route coastal plain with Oudtshoorn. We have now reached the Oudtshoorn town, which is famous for its ostrich farming and tourism industries. It is known as the ostrich capital of the world. The region is home to the spectacular Cango Caves, Africa's largest show cave system, which is just 25 minutes drive from the town center. This is the main entrance to the Cango Caves facility, and today we are going to explore one of the world's most natural wonder, the 20 million years old Cango Caves system, the South Africa's oldest tourist attraction. You can choose either the Heritage Tour or the Adventure Tour. We opted for the Heritage Tour, which will take around 60 minutes, and the tour starts every hour from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. We are now at the entrance of the cave system, as part of the Heritage Tour. At the entrance of the cave itself, you are instantly hit by the increased humidity and enjoyable warm temperature. You will also feel the presence of a colony of bats which still inhabit the cave. The Heritage Tour is the easy tour which you can enjoy under the guidance of experienced and accredited guides, which takes the visitors through easygoing portions of the cave. As you move forward through the narrow pathway and later climb down the stairs, you will be astonished to see the magnificent beauty of this natural wonder. We are now at the Van Zils Hall, named after its discoverer. This vast hall is over 90 meters long, 50 meters wide at its widest point, and between 14 and 18 meters high. The most impressive structure in the hall, the giant organ pipes, is a spectacular dripstone combination. Moving beyond the Van Zils Hall, you reach the spectacular Botha's Hall, which was named after the first conservator of the cave, Commandant Batha. It is one of the largest caverns that is accessible to the public. The Madonna and Child figure is the most outstanding feature of the hall. The figure bears a resemblance to a woman cradling a toddler in her arms. Here lies the ancient formation of 500,000 years old, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Beyond it rises a column of 13 meters high and about 250,000 years old. Moving through the Botha's Hall, you come across an open platform in between two formations, the weeping willow tree on the left and the heavy stage curtains on the right. In front of you is the throne room, with the huge dominating stalagmite known as the throne. To the right of the throne room, you can find the frozen Victoria waterfall and exquisite white flowstone formation. Out of the Botha's Hall, crossing a staircase, you pass by a stalagmite known as the pulpit, and you walk through a narrow passage to the Rainbow Chamber. In the dimly lit chamber, you can figure out the head of Old Nick, the tame cave devil, posed in profile. Immersed in soft blue light is the cavern's biblical section. An open family Bible can be seen high against the wall. Take some steps and you will reach the bridal chamber, with its 14-post bridal bed. The bride can be seen in the kitchen at the back, sitting on a low stool and shedding tears. A clue to her tears can be found in the peach brandy bottle, particularly noticeable on a rock mantelpiece. The active stalactites continuously flowing from the low roof above is a real delight. The next chamber is Fairyland. The Fairy Queen's Palace, the Fairy Castle, an inverted sunflower, and even the upper plate of an enormous set of dentures are brightened by colorful lights. At a distance of 500 meters from the entrance, the drum room is the turnback point in the heritage tour. There is also a striking example of a translucent formation in this chamber. The best time to visit Cango Caves is the seasons of autumn. Autumn in Cango Caves lasts from late October to the time around Christmas. It is preferable to visit Cango Caves in the month of October because it is the time when the summers are not so warm. On a trip to South Africa, make sure to visit Cango Caves for an experience of a lifetime. You are bound to remember this trip for the longest time possible. On our return back to Georgetown, we visited the Cango Ostrich Show Farm in Oudtshoorn. This show farm offers the ultimate ostrich experience with exciting and informative guided tours, daily from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You will get an opportunity to touch the ostrich egg and can also feed them. Ostriches are the largest and fastest birds on land, known for their impressive height, speed, and unique behaviors. An adult male ostrich stands up to 9 feet and weighs over 136 kilograms. They can sprint at speeds up to 72 kilometers per hour and can maintain a steady pace of around 50 kilometers per hour. Hungry ostriches can give you an excellent neck massage, which is a unique experience. We also visited the Cango Wildlife Ranch, which is just 10 kilometers away from the Cango Ostrich Farm. Cango Wildlife Ranch is a world-class breeding center for cheetah, and is home to the Cheetah Preservation Foundation, which was established in 1988. The animals resident at the Cango Wildlife Ranch come from all over the world and are here for a huge variety of reasons. Some of the animals have been rescued from the wild. We are now at the Valley of Ancients, which is inhabited by blue and gold macaws, sloths, giant flying foxes, and a magnificent tank offering you an underwater view of Malawian cichlids. The marabou stork is a huge and fairly imposing bird that makes up part of the stork family. Their heads and necks are relatively feather-free, with large throat sacs that hang underneath. Here they share their home with endangered Cape vultures that are endemic to southern Africa, known for its impressive wingspan and cliff nesting behavior. We are now at the exotic setting of Lemur Island, depicting the environment of Madagascar. Here you can see the rare Madagascan black and white ruffed lemurs. Sharing the Lemur Island is a group of greater flamingos, who will dazzle you with their pink plumage. They are the largest and most widespread species of flamingo, known for its striking pink coloration and long legs. As you cross over the suspension bridge, you can see several Nile crocodiles gazing at you from the cage diving pool below. Here you can have the opportunity to have a close encounter with these super predators during the croc cage dive. During feeding time, these mighty beasts leap for their lunch to take meat from a stick held by the guide, while standing on a moving jetty. We are now at the cheetah land. Here you can get very close to some of the world's greatest big cats, as you meander on the catwalk over large natural enclosures. From the treetop lookout, you can view the elegant cheetah, mighty lion, breathtaking African leopard, and the awesome white Bengal tiger. We are now passing through the caracal habitat. The caracal is one of Africa's ultimate hunters, a stealthy cat with an exceptional ability to hunt out prey on the savanna. Its black ears are arguably its most distinctive feature, sticking up and twisting in all directions, like a periscope on a submarine. Cango Wildlife Ranch is an endangered species breeding facility extraordinaire, where you can have ambassador animal encounters, at an extra cost which is not included in the entrance fee. For the adventurous, they offer face-to-face encounters with wildlife, in their Natural Encounters program, where you can touch a cheetah, enjoy the closeness of a tiger cub, wrap yourself in a python and even dive with Nile crocodiles. All these encounters are subject to the animal behavior, weather, and therefore subject to changes. Children younger than 14, participating in the applicable encounters, must be accompanied by an adult. To ensure that you are able to participate in these animal encounters, you will have to contact them prior to your visit, to inquire the availability of the encounters you may be interested in, and the dates of your visit. It is worth attempting at least one encounter, so that you can have a close contact with these amazing animals. After a day's tour in Oudtshoorn, we are now returning back to Georgetown. On the way we stopped at the Outeniqua Pass viewpoint, from where you can have a distant view of the Georgetown. Cango Cave tour is a must-do activity while visiting Cape Town in South Africa. You can also enjoy the mesmerizing beauty of the famous garden route during your drive.